Hey everybody, it's me, Tyrell, with Let's Heal and Live Well with Tyrell. I just want to come on and say hey to everybody and just drop some good words. I'm always dropping good words on y'all. So today is about dead weight. A lot of times we have people around us that don't really want to see us happy or don't want to see us succeed. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is dead weight. A lot of times that dead weight can come in the form of friends or even family sometimes, or coworkers, or hell, some of us can be in relationships or married, or just dealing with dead weight. And it is our responsibility to cut that dead weight off. You know, whenever something dies on your body, you cut it off, you dispose of it, you get rid of it. So the last thing you want to do is be harboring and holding on to dead weight that come in the form of people. You know, a lot of times we will hold people around because in the case of family, we're related to them. So we feel like we can't do them wrong, or it's not supposed to happen that way. You're not supposed to not be cool with your family, but you know, you're related to a person by blood, but that doesn't always mean that you're family. And if you have family or people who you're related to that are dead weight and always speaking negativity to you, or always wishing bad things on you, or feel like you can never do as good as them, or they're always feeling like they're in competition with you. This is not a competition. Life is not a competition. It doesn't have to be. I know that it is a competition for some people, but it doesn't have to be a competition, because there's enough for everybody to win. And if you have dead weight around you, or you got dead weight that's just kind of hanging around and it's weighing you down, and you're not able to move forward and thrive the way that you're supposed to, then it is your responsibility to cut that dead weight off. No matter how hard it is, no matter how many emotions are tied to it, no matter how close this family member or this sibling or this friend or, you know, any person is to you, it is your responsibility to cut that dead weight off, because you'll never be able to really soar as high as you can or as high as you deserve to, holding on to dead weight. And it is okay to cut that dead weight off and move forward without that dead weight. Now, don't feel guilty about it, because most of us will go into that form of guilt. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have said that. I should have held on to that person. But you got stuff that you need to be doing. You got places that you need to be going. And that dead weight is not going to allow you to get to that point or move forward the way that you're supposed to. So those are my words. I feel like that's how I feel. That's how I feel about my life and the way that things are set up. I identify dead weight. I cut it off. If that means that I need to stop talking to them, kind of separate myself from them, then that's what I got to do, because at this point in my life, it is my responsibility. And I take full responsibility for myself and my things that I do or don't do. And I also take responsibility for cutting off my dead weight, and for my own reasons. You don't owe any explanation to anybody if you decide to cut them off. You know, yes, some people, you respect them, so you want to tell them, you are the dead weight that's holding me back. And that is up to you. But sometimes it's better to distance yourself, collect your mind, and then maybe go back and have a conversation with that person. And when you have that conversation, it does not make you obligated to have to bring that person back into your life, because that person may still be dead weight. So that's up to your discretion. But dead weight is an absolute hell no in my book in 2019. Don't let it happen. Don't let it stick around. Identify it, cut it off, and move on. That's all I got to say.